So welcome back to another video of Daredevil Season 1 reactions, and last episode we did two episodes in one video, and we did episodes 5 and 6, which I really enjoyed. It was World on Fire and Condemned, and we saw basically like the culmination of what Fisk has been kind of building towards, you know, igniting and kind of like wiping out people very, very slowly. And he started a war between the Russian mafia, the Russian mob, and like everybody else, but he kind of had everything already under control. So we also got to see Matt and Fisk interact for the first time. They spoke over a walkie-talkie, which was pretty cool. And yeah, this episode is called Stick, so we know what's going to happen. We know who we're going to see. And yeah, I'm kind of intrigued as to like what I think of Stick after reading Man Without Fear and kind of like experiencing comic Stick and seeing whether or not they adapt him well. I don't know. But yeah, we're fully deep into the season now. This is kind of like, I keep bringing it up, but this is kind of like that section where I don't really know, I can't really remember what happens in this portion. So I'm intrigued. I know that we're going to get some flashbacks, but like that's about it. I know that at some point we've got the Nobu confrontation, but I don't know if that's this episode. I think it's one of the further ones. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. Let's jump into it. I was going to say, like, who are we catching up with here? Like, who is this dude running from? And my immediate assumption was, obviously, Matt. But I think it might actually be Stick. Why is it, like, dinging on every single floor?
Dokonanda.
Nice.
Parakuskai wa Dokonanda.
Oh!
Parakuskai wa Dokonanda.
Wow.
Nanso inai huga iendai.
Damn. So Stick's found out that they've taken the Black Sky to New York City. I don't remember what the Black Sky is.
That corny mask off and
what?
punch him in the face with my cuffs.
Fisticuffs? No.
Please tell me I don't detect a hint of admiration for that terrorist.
Speculation. Nobody knows if he's a terrorist or what.
Al-Qaeda wanted the world to know exactly what kind of assholes they were. All terror without the ist. You know what they call that? Nut job.
I think Foggy will be pitching for the Mets by midseason.
Probably for the best for Matt to not give his opinion.
You tell me this dickhead blowing up our backyard doesn't piss you off?
What happened to Hell's Kitchen? Yeah, it pisses me off, but this man, whoever he is, whatever his motive, he shouldn't be tried and convicted in the press.
Did Counsel Nelson and Murdock would offer to defend him?
Hell no. What about my right to punch him in the melon? After shooting those cops, police are probably looking to settle things the old-fashioned way if they...
Leave on a note slightly higher than deeply depressing.
You're bringing us down, Murdock. Softball.
Where did he get that baseball
getting a company
baseball
team
bat
together?
from?
We have 3 employees.
Naysayers, each and every one of you. Karen, come on.
Smooth.
Admittedly, I'm a work in progress.
Okay, so Foggy does
Not a bad thing.
like
worry about
Karen.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, me too. Hey, look, I'm gonna order in tonight. Jump in this tenement case.
See you in the morning. Hey, Matt. Her loss, man. Seriously.
Holy shit, I was gonna be like, Foggy's been a little bit insufferable. Like, that selection of scenes, I was like, I can understand why some people might not like Foggy Nelson. I know some people in real life that kind of like him. But it's like an acquired taste, you know? You gotta have, like, the same level of banter, but it was really nice of him there to kind of, like, boost Matt's ego a little bit.
Uninterrupted. So, What are you going to do with it when it arrives? You think I'm a doddering pencil pusher who moves enormous amounts of money? The numbers are like tea leaves. Nobody reads them like I can.
Wow, they're doing such a good job with, like, Leland's character. I don't know if it's, like, the acting or the writing for his dialogue, but he just... I don't know.
Each man must stand for himself or fall with the unworthy.
What the hell does that mean?
No little secret alliances going on,
Prick.
Leland. No little alliances. Oh, fuck off!
What do you
He's
want?
got him already.
My wallet?
Wow. I didn't expect him to track Leland down that quick, but I guess Leland's like a public person, you know?
I told you. I work for Silver and...
Oh. Fucking hell. Damn, we don't have a solution to getting tased, eh? That's an issue.
You're just gonna lie there all night? They think you're getting worse. You're not, are you, kid? You're getting stronger. Let's get started.
So what kind of training is this?
Walking
God, his
along,
ears
minding
are
your own
huge.
business.
I never thought of it that way.
That's because you're stupid.
I'm not stupid, I'm smart.
Because you taught yourself how to run your little fingers over the bumps and read Braille. What's it taste like?
Vanilla.
Everybody can taste vanilla. Sugar grains, vanilla bean, batch of chemicals straight off the periodic tables, and dirt off the guy's hand that served it to you. Whole world around you, Maddie, and it is friggin' huge.
Her heart's beating fast. Is she sick?
Worse, she's in love. Big world, not all of it flowers and sunshine.
If I ask you a question, will you hit me?
On the question,
How did you find me?
maybe it's one of my gifts.
You're gonna help me?
No, I'm gonna train you.
They did a really, really
Your gift.
good job of casting,
Make it
like,
work for you.
a young Matt.
Jesus, kid. I'm going 5 minutes. You turn this place into a shit show.
You've been gone 20 years.
God, I wonder how
Those
old he
kids that
is.
hate your guts. They're mad
Possibly in his
bomber.
50s when they met.
And old
And now he's 70.
You're taking
Paper trail on United Airlines a bust.
Oh, we're back to,
Corporation.
God, I
a
was...
bunch of
I
loans.
forgot her name for a second there. We're back to Karen and Ben.
It's fine, right?
I mean, it's like trying to straighten out a bowl of spaghetti.
It's long and boring and complicated, and half the time you still come up empty.
You're just a little ray of sunshine.
For every expose I've had published, there were a dozen that didn't pan out.
All right.
Then there's the bombings that took out the Russians.
Of course, fingers of the hand, right?
Only matters what I can prove.
That's what I think
Wait,
it
what
is,
about-
like...
What about the...
Yakuza, Triads, Russians, but what are the other two? Maybe other portions that are related to those? I don't know.
See why you didn't get along.
Did what I could. He comes out of a coma, maybe he'll thank me, tell me what really happened out there.
Oh, he's still alive. Blake's still alive.
How do you know he wasn't there just to hurt somebody else?
The only way I'll ever feel safe again is if the people that you are talking about are put away. If we can connect the tenements and the shootings and Union Allied.
The issue is his editor doesn't give a shit. Or like whoever's in charge of where he works just doesn't seem to care. I get the impression maybe under Fisk's thumb.
Beyond me.
Can't tell if that's just an interesting camera angle or not.
What a shithole.
You have any idea what
It's like the nicest apartment that I've ever seen in my life.
Furniture, apartments, silk sheets.
cotton feels like sandpaper on my skin?
You'd be better off sleeping on real sandpaper than surrounding yourself with all this bullshit.
This is the part that really pisses
Yeah, what
you
does
off.
Stick want him to be fucking doing? Just like sleeping on the fucking streets? Like, what's the issue with the apartment?
Isn't life, it's death. Someday
He's
those silk
pissed
sheets
that,
are gonna
like-
crawl up behind you, wrap themselves around your throat, and choke you to death.
He's pissed that Matt's like living in like a... No, he's not living peacefully, but he's got a
He knew what they
comfortable
had to do, and
lifestyle
they
when
did.
he's not choosing to be Daredevil, you know, and I feel like Stick's quite bitter
From the women, the comforts, the fancy job. Do you have friends? Cut them loose for their sake. Relationships are a luxury men like you
And just
me
like
can
that,
afford.
Matt is like fucking determined to prove you wrong.
I'm trying to teach you how to stay alive. At least your daddy got paid when he hit the floor.
Oh my days. Yeah, he's deliberately trying to fucking rile you up.
Stop. I've got all day, kid.
Just a bully.
Feel the breeze.
Oh goddamn. Little Matt can fight.
Out of control, therefore useless. Just like you laying there.
Fucking hell. Twatted him in the face.
I did. I killed him.
Killed who?
My dad. They paid him to lose against Creel, but I just wanted him to come home.
But he didn't, and he never will. We all pay for our choices, kid. Maybe your old man fought for you, and maybe he did it for himself. He's gone now. Now get up. Time to stop taking a beating and start giving one.
Is he gonna land a hit? Please land a hit. God, please punch him right in the fucking balls. Oh, shit.
Took you 20 years to learn how to get out of that one. Like what?
You're a dick.
That's true.
Oh, I'm glad that Stick's at least self-aware that he's a piece of shit.
So, Nobu, you want him so bad, why'd you let him get away back in the garage?
I don't want him. I want what's on the ship he's meeting at the docks tonight.
Just say it.
Say what?
Say that you want my help.
Nobu and his guys are in tight with Fisk. You heard
Yeah.
them. You hurt Baldy.
You know about Fisk?
Not some bleeding heart idealist hanging on to half measures.
You don't know anything about what I'm doing here.
How many men have you killed protecting this city? You're still afraid to cross that line. If it's not Fisk, somebody else. What are you gonna do then?
You know, a Russian asshole asked me the same thing recently.
Half measures, Matty. Help me destroy Black Sky. Keep it off the streets.
I like that he's got the no-kill rule. To a degree,
What do you say, kid?
I prefer Daredevil having the no...
You don't kill anybody.
Yeah, there we go. I prefer Daredevil having the no-kill rule in comparison to, like, Batman not having it. Because look at Batman's villains. Batman's villains are insane. I'm a big Batman fan as well. Before anybody gives me shit for that. I don't know, with Daredevil it's a little bit different because of how, like, grounded he is. And, like, all of his villains are kind of just, like, normal people. Apart from, like, Muse. Muse is a different kettle of fish.
No.
Like, Muse and Bullseye are in, like, their own little corner, but everybody else, they're just normal guys, you know? Usually, like, a little bit enhanced or whatever, but they're not like Bane or Killer Croc or the Joker.
Con el abogado guapo.
Yeah, Matt.
No, señor Foggy.
Oh, well, ¿crees que Foggy es guapo?
He visto como él te mira, que un hombre enamorado.
Oh, Christ. Oh,
She had the exact same reaction that I had earlier in this episode when I was like, oh no, they are kind of doing like a bit of a love triangle, but it's not as blatantly like obvious as it was in the comics.
No. Elena, ellos deben estar preocupados. Si puedo conectar los hombros que hicieron eso y la compañía, then we will have their dicks in a vice.
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que tú eres así, señorita Page?
Desde que llegué a Nueva York.
Uh-oh. And the ugly tattoo.
Get off of me!
Bitch.
Oh, Foggy! With the fucking baseball. Jesus Christ.
Foggy! I can take care of her.
What a brilliant scene. Oh, nice. Okay, Foggy. Fucking let's go. You know what? I thought that this portion of the season would be a little bit of a lull. Because I was like, I don't remember it. Maybe not a lot happens. I know that, like, we're kind of delving into that, like, taking on the
many
Japanese and like Nobu and stuff. But I'm enjoying this episode still. It's like it is like the first issue in like the next arc of the story, and I like it. Oh my god. Got a fucking bow and arrow. Oh, it's a kid. Oh. I thought maybe it could have been like that resurrection coffin thing. Whoa! Okay. Oh, it's cool seeing him fight with the billy clubs again. We've only really seen him throwing them. He's kind of like ditched them the last couple of episodes.
Stick, I have something for you. It's a bracelet from the wrapper on the ice cream you got me when we first met. You remember?
I do.
He's gonna break that shit, isn't he? He's still a kid.
Your training is over.
Like, he's not going to be able to sever that emotional connection. He's like filling the gap that his dad left.
I expected too much of you.
Like, he basically wanted Matt to become like a disassociated, emotionless fucking soldier for him.
You promised me you weren't gonna kill anyone.
Yep. That thing in the container was not a child.
I could hear his heartbeat.
If you'd have focused beyond your crybaby feelings, you would have sensed what that kid really was.
He was just a kid.
You're blind as you ever were. You take care of yourself, man.
I'm gonna let you kill that kid.
Oh, he's already dead. I caught up with the van while you were dicking around with Nobu's men.
God, and he's gonna know that he ain't lying either. Oh, of course, destroying the apartment. Oh, fucking hell. Interesting that he's got a radiator. I didn't think radiators were really that common in America. Bloody hell. Yep, all those nice things that Stick envied him for have now been destroyed by him and Stick. Oh, shit. Oh my god, come on, Matt. There we fucking go. Oh, the fucking boxing hits are the thing that turned the tide. Wow. Oh, god damn, you fucking break that old man's back. Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, I freaked the fuck out as soon as he landed those boxing jabs. And Stick was like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah. You fucking diss his dad and he'll use his dad's jabs against you, bitch.
You can keep the sticks.
He already had some sticks going on, though. Because he threw one at the dude at the docks at the very beginning, and then he was using them against the Russians. So he's got some sticks.
Anyone about this.
Right, he's a kick-ass attorney, and sooner or later we're gonna need one of those.
When the need arises.
You great Ben has everything laid out. All of the possible connections.
The King of Diamonds?
The man at the top. There's another player on the field. Man in black.
No, he never would have helped me expose Union Allied if he were.
That's the case. So the question is, which one trumps the other?
And he still carries it with him. I wonder if Stick deliberately dropped that so that Matt would find it. Because obviously, like, in Matt's brain is going to be like, oh, he did give a shit. He did give a shit, and he never did, like, fully disconnect when he left. But maybe that's what Stick wants him to think. To kind of, like, lure him in and keep him on side when Stick pops back up next. That's the impression I get off of Stick.
It's done. Black Sky, no longer a threat.
For now, what about Murdock?
Stubborn, immature, still a real pain in the ass.
Will he be ready when the doors open?
I have no idea.
So I believe that's like stone or Claw or like somebody. But I think that's like, we don't find out, right? I'm pretty certain like, oh, it's Stone. Okay, it popped up there at the end. I'm pretty certain we don't get like a continuation of that, which is interesting. Okie dokie, so just got done watching Daredevil episode 7, Stick. That one was interesting because it was like completely different from what we've been working with for the first 6 episodes. You know, we delved back into like Matt's origins and his training and the introduction of an older character in the form of Stick, like Matt's mentor, and, you know, like kind of teasing and going into what will be the Hand. And, you know, there's a lot of not controversial, but there's a lot of like negative takes when it comes to the Hand. So I'm interested to kind of like delve back into this and see what I think of it, because when the show first came out, I remember not really caring either way. I was like, I don't really like or dislike the Hand storyline, but I know that the majority of people don't really enjoy it. So I think it's going to be interesting kind of like seeing that slowly unfold. I'm excited to see more of Nobu. And yeah, I'm very curious how this little arc is going to go. And I don't know what next episode is called, but I hope we get to catch back up with Fisk, see a little bit more of him. I thought that the stuff with Leland at the start was very good. I like that with Leland's character, you kind of get the sense of this is a very powerful and very intelligent guy. Very kind of like conniving and sort of scheming sort of guy. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy his character. And I think that like he would have been good as like the mini villain of an arc. Like, he's running his own things and kind of, like, maneuvering things, and Daredevil's got to, like, dismantle them and take them down and that, you know, that sort of stuff. I think that could have been pretty cool, but I know that he's sort of, like, a side piece to Wilson Fisk throughout the majority. So, but yeah, we're chugging through. We've only got 5 episodes left, which is crazy. I'm super curious as to what else is going to happen on this back end. We got Foggy meeting Ben for the first time. We got Foggy on side. We're sort of like assembling this group of people that can publicly try and target Fisk. So I'm very excited to see where it goes. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a thumbs up. Go ahead and check out the other content on the channel. There are Daredevil Born Again Season 2 reactions going out weekly. There's a whole heap of Percy Jackson reaction videos, as well as MCU stuff going out. So feel free to go check those out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.